What up? What up? What up? What up? What up, guys? What up, guys? Raze is back live again. I got this story I seen here that I wanted to come on and talk to you guys a little bit about. It's an amazing story of Mr. Ryan Borgwardt, who faked his death to be away from his 3 kids and obvious current girlfriend or wife in the States to fly abroad to get with an Asian chick. So I'm going to read to you the article, guys. I just find it very compelling. And I think some of you guys might be going through such issues with your girls here in the States and may want to fake your death too, guys. Man, I done seen it all. I've done seen it all. I'm going to get into the article, and let me see. These are some of the chicks that are out there inside Uzbekistan. What's this? Let me see. I can't even pronounce it. Uzbekistan. Yeah. Uzbekistan. Well, let me see. Let me see exactly where he went. Let me see. Shout out to everybody pulling up. Shout out to everybody putting up. But these are some pretty women. This is from Expedia. This is from Expedia. And all right, Uzbekistan. All right, Uzbekistan. So these are some of the women that are out there at Uzbekistan. And obviously, he felt the need to fake his own death to get out to a woman that looks like this. So, like I said, I'm sure some of you guys, maybe are tempted to do something like this in your lives. Maybe to go out to find a beauty out there inside Colombia. Or maybe you've been talking to a beauty for a while in Colombia, but you have a girl here in the States, and you might just want to fake your death for whatever reason. Now, let me first, before I read the article, let me play. Instead of everybody coming up in here, this is going to be a quick live. I just wanted to talk to you about this article. And also the Haiti situation with the flights maybe about to be banned, by the FAA from flying into Haiti because of the shooting the other day with people shooting at the planes. So we're going to get into that real quick also. But let's see. They shooting at Spirit planes, God damn it. But let me play this for you guys. And thanks for coming through. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, Raze. This is courtesy of ABC right here. ABC News right here. Take a listen.
We're going to turn to the father of 3 reported missing after kayaking in August. Police now believe he faked his own death, fled overseas. Eva Pilgrim here with the story. Good morning, Eva.
Good morning, George. For 54 days, volunteers and search and rescue teams scoured a Wisconsin lake looking for a missing father. His family thought he drowned, but now authorities telling his wife and 3 kids he had a secret.
This morning, a stunning discovery in the search for a missing Wisconsin husband and father of 3.
The family comes up with that he's drowned, and now all of a sudden they come up with he's not in the lake, he's someplace else.
Investigators think Ryan Borgwardt didn't drown in this lake, but instead say he faked his own death to run off to Europe with a woman he met online.
We identified that he purchased some airline coupons, that he took out a life insurance policy earlier in the year.
The 54-year-old was first reported missing August 12th when he didn't come home after kayaking on this lake near his home in Wisconsin. Police finding a capsized kayak and Borgwardt's car parked nearby. Fishermen finding his fishing pole and tackle box with his wallet, keys, and license inside. An army of search and rescue volunteers began scouring the lake to bring him home. Keith Cormican, who runs an organization called Bruce's Legacy, was on the water searching for nearly a month.
What a waste of time that we did. We put so much time and effort into that case. Very disappointed in him. Anybody that could do that.
The apparent ruse unraveling last month. Investigators became suspicious after they found out Borgwardt's name had been checked by Canadian law enforcement August 13th, the day after his disappearance. They discovered he'd gotten a new passport last January after reporting his missing, and he'd taken out a $375,000 life insurance policy. Investigators say Borgwardt had been communicating with a woman in Uzbekistan and even moved money to a foreign bank before disappearing. Authorities now pleading with him to phone home.
Our whole thing is to get Ryan back with his family. He's got 3 kids, and they really miss their dad.
The sheriff telling us it's still too early to know if there will be any charges. The investigation is still very much ongoing. And one of the questions they're asking, how he got to Canada and if someone helped him in this whole plan, guys.
Wow. It sounds very sophisticated.
Oh man, 375,000 life insurance policy, guys, and this is courtesy of The Guardian. A woman in Uzbekistan. Well, I've seen Uzbekistan is in Central Asia, so but they said authorities had I guess stopped them and ran his ID for some reason or something out there in Canada. I don't know. So but the woman is from Uzbekistan, and he has been in contact with her. He faked his death. He faked his death, guys. He got 3 kids at home in Wisconsin and said he had enough. He's had enough. I want to fake my death. I've seen this stuff happen in the soap operas, guys, in Days of Our Lives. I used to watch that soap opera. It was a character named Stefano DiMera. He used to always fake his death. Multiple times he faked his death over the years, and just to come back later on and terrorize the town of Salem on that soap opera. I mean, so this is wild right here. Like I said, I'm quite sure some of you guys have fantasies of faking your death for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Just to get away a little bit. But let me see some of your comments. Salute to everybody. Hit that like button as you come in. Salute Buck Travel. Salute to you. How you doing, Buck Travel? Have you ever thought about faking your death so you could be with your beauty out there inside Colombia? Because some of you guys are married, guys, and sometimes some of you guys' marriages may be going bad and falling apart, and you might need to do something like this. Now don't be running and telling people Raze is telling you to fake your death, but some of you guys might be thinking about doing something like this to get out of whatever troubles you have. You know what I'm saying? If you have a life insurance policy, you might want to do what he did. Ryan did, $375K life insurance, and he faked his death. You know what I'm saying? You see Christmas list go to Haiti. Yes, I did see that. The truck enough. I did. Christmas list is always around places where now they were shooting at the Spirit Airlines. We're gonna get into that. I don't know. Christmas list. God bless him. CTG Policia. I mean, why wouldn't he just leave? Didn't want to pay child support. I think that's the reason. Yeah, I think that's the reason he was able to get that 375K CTG Policia. I think that's the reason he would have had to pay child support on the 3 kids in Wisconsin, right? He wouldn't have been able to get this 375,000 life insurance policy to help him survive and pay for his Uzbekistan female, right? So yeah, so he said, you know what, I'm going to fake my death. You fake your death, you don't have to pay any child support. Dead men can't pay child support, right? CTG Policia. Extreme Traveler is laughing about the whole situation. Salute to your Extreme Traveler. Bravo J is in the building. He's laughing. So many guys traveling so many guys traveling wish they could do what Richie and Harlem Nights did. So many sunshine women all around the world. Salute to you, Drew. Yeah. Harlem Nights. You remember that movie? Harlem Nights. Jay Meese is in the building. Crazy work. This is something Al Bundy would do. This is something Al Bundy probably should have did. You know what I'm saying? He Al Bundy from Married with Children. He should have did this. Jay Meese, got away from Peggy. President Erect Barry. Come on, bro. That's that name is wicked right there. I wonder how many other missing people are just living it up. Yeah, people used to say that about Tupac. Say he's living it up in Cuba. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to you. How do you explain this to your kids? How do you explain it? That you tried to, you did everything to stay away from them. You even faked your own death. You know what I'm saying? Now his kid. Yeah, I want to know. I want to see an interview with his kids or his wife at home. You know what I mean? This is wild. This is a crazy story, man. I mean, it's hilarious, to be honest with you. Well, it's not funny for his kids, but it's hilarious to me as far as looking at the story. You know what I'm saying? But shout out FB is laughing. He definitely need to clap something. He needed to clap something. She finessed his A for sure. ET phone home. Kevin Romes. He said, F them kids, B&B, B&B. They got bad chicks in Uzbekistan. Now, like I said, I'm going to read to you the article, but like I said, I found some photos of some chicks in Uzbekistan. And, you know, these are some right here. You know, this is from Wikipedia. So Uzbekistan, y'all believe these chicks look good right here? I mean, I guess, you know, I mean, I don't know how this fella's wife looked out there inside Wisconsin, but obviously he chose these type looking females to be with, you know, over his wife. And he said, look, I'm going to fake my death to get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, that's what he chose, guys. You know what I'm saying? You know, Days of Our Lives, wasn't there a character named Lou Jack? Yeah, well, there was a character. Yeah, there was a character named Jack Devereaux. Lou, there was so many characters on Days of Our Lives over the years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, thanks for providing Floyd an option raise. Will Floyd, foreign only, turn to this, faking his death. GD Knight. That's a great point. Will Floyd fake his death to avoid going to jail, doing that jail sentence? Oh man, shout out to Floyd, aka foreign only. He got a court date coming up. He said he's going to jail, guys. So maybe Diddy should have tried this, right? Maybe Diddy should have tried this, guys. Diddy, you know, Young Dirk, you know, yeah. I mean, this is an option, guys. You know, some of these guys. I never thought I'd be reading something like this on YouTube, guys. I just never thought. Like I said, we expanding the topics over here. I have fun doing these. Y'all can save those gypsy women. I mean, y'all can have those. Well, I had saved. Y'all can have those gypsy women. Says Racket Club. Like I said, his woman was from Wisconsin, but his 3 kids. Like I said, I wonder how his 3 kids feel about this whole thing. Maybe his 3 kids is laughing. I don't know. Will his 3 kids laugh about this? Like, I guess his 3 kids will probably be relieved that their father is still alive. That's one thing, right? The first emotion is like, oh, now the wife, you know, the wife that he left, you know, she's not gonna feel relieved or not like that. But she's gonna feel insulted and, you know, pissed off. The kids is different. The kids might feel that, yeah, he faked his death, but at least he's alive. You know, maybe they love their father, their pops, and, you know, they're happy that he's alive. You know, because he can always just tell them, hey, I was going to come back for you down the road, but I just had to fake my death for a little bit, you know, and I was going to come back and say hi to you guys. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just wanted to get away from your mother. Your mother was the problem, but I always was going to come back for you guys. I was going to send you guys some presents and this and that anonymously. You know what I'm saying? So he could play that off and lie to the kids, and the kids would be happy that he's alive. But he can't get away with that with the wife that he left. Salute, Normans. Is it a building? Salute, salute, salute. He doesn't want to take care of his 3 kids and decided to clap cheeks. I bet the new woman spending all his money. Yeah, well, yeah, that $375,000 life insurance. That ninja crashed out, says Dusty. Ask Danny with Flight Madness to come to. Well, ask Danny with Flight Madness to come on the channel. I think he's been in Uzbekistan. Okay, anonymous. You know, let me see the Sioux not applying that kind of pressure. So nobody will fake their death to go to the Sioux and be a chick in the Sioux. That's what you're saying, CTG Policia? It must be bad because those Johns over there look like they living in the 1940s. Now, like I said, man, you know, I showed y'all a photo of some of those chicks. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, they look pretty. They look pretty. You know, old school, right? 1940s wear, but they look pretty. You know, they look pretty. They look pretty. You know. I mean, like I said, man. Once you get tired of your wife out here in the Matrix, aka USA, man, you do anything to get away, right? You do anything to get away. This guy chose the ultimate thing to get away and collect 375,000 K. The real problems are going to happen when he returns. He shouldn't be surprised if he gets a bill from his town or city for the time police and others spent searching for him. Yes, Drew, he's going to get a bill. They are pissed off. They were looking for him. They put resources in to try to find him and to find out he's away with a broad. You know what I'm saying? With another lady. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they did spend resources, time, Yeah, he's gonna get that bill. He's gonna get that bill. But at least he got that 375 life insurance. Thing is, they're gonna try to get that life insurance money back from him too. You know what I'm saying? Because he faked the death. You know, Drew. Floyd's ghost would be asking his subs to hit the Cash App. Floyd had court today. Oh, word. He had Floyd had court today. I'm gonna have to do a follow-up on that. I'm gonna come live like multiple times today too. So this is short live. This is gonna be a short live, but I'm coming live a couple of times today because I got some other stories to talk about. But man, Floyd had court today. Man, can you imagine Floyd with 300 racks, 375,000? Yeah. Showed 304 Uzbek girls. They look good. Yes, the females look good that I just showed from Wikipedia. You know, Uzbekistan. So Trump 2024 says, Buck, faking your death to go to the DR is beyond an act of desperation. Just move back to the jungle because it's a rap. That's some stuff Jay Rello would do, says Norman. My bad, Lou Jack was from Guiding Light. My aunt used to watch all of them shows. Oh, from Guiding Light. Okay, yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't remember a character named Lou Jack on Days of Our Lives. Okay, so it was Guiding Light. All right, I never used to watch that one. The Guiding Light. Days of Our Lives was my thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me see. He's gonna get a bill. He's gonna get a bill, Drew. That's for sure. Get Ricky Drama on your panel. He's hilarious. Okay. Well, Jay Du Bois is in the building. Salute to you, Jay Du Bois. Yeah, guys. So what y'all got to say about this? Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and read the article. For several weeks, this is courtesy of The Guardian. For several weeks, the family of avid kayaker Ryan, Borgwardt, braced the likelihood that search divers were about to find his body in a Wisconsin lake. So they were bracing for the likelihood that they were going to find his body in a Wisconsin lake, but it never came to fruition, guys. His kayak, fishing rod, wallet, and car keys were found at Green Lake on 12 August, right? The day he disappeared, in a life jacket floating on the water offered further evidence that his wife and 3 children had lost their husband and father. So they found his wallet and all that. You know what I'm saying? They found his life jacket, car keys, and fishing rod. He left all that there to, pretend like he had drowned. And the investigation, however, has determined that Borgwardt took out a $375,000 life insurance policy, faked his own death, and simply vanished, possibly to Central Asia to join a woman with whom he had been communicating with online. So, man, Tinder date that he's been talking to, guys, he just vanished. We don't know where he is, but he is not in our lake. The Green Lake County Sheriff Mark Pudow said, "Oh man," so he said, "Look, we don't know where he's at, but he's not in our lake. He didn't drown in this lake like we thought. You know what I'm saying? He is not in our lake." That's hilarious, guys. That is hilarious, guys. I think he is not in our lake. This is hilarious. Man, it's really hard because they felt that the dad drowned a day ago. They found out that he wasn't. Podal said the first indication that something was not right came when his detectives discovered early in October that the name of the 44-year-old Watertown, Wisconsin resident was checked by authorities in Canada the day after he disappeared. So the day after he disappeared, they checked the name in Canada, of all places. So we don't know if he was flying through Canada to get to Uzbekistan, to get with that lady that he was talking to, or what, but that led to a deeper dive in recent weeks into Borgwardt's affairs, including a forensic analysis of the hard drive of his laptop that revealed further evidence of careful planning. Among the surprise discoveries were that he had received a second passport. Okay, so he had got a new passport, guys, another passport after taking out the life insurance policy in January. So he took out the life insurance policy that his wife didn't know about, had attempted to transfer funds to an overseas bank account, and cleared his internet browser the day before his fishing trip. Yes, this was guys right there. That's evidence right there that he definitely faked his death, guys. He planned this out to be with that girl. You know what I mean? Additionally, investigators found Borgwardt had created a new email address and had been talking online to a woman in Uzbekistan. Always about a It's always about a female, guys. Always a woman. Always a woman, guys. Man, would y'all do that for a woman in Sasua? You know, would y'all do this for a woman in the Sasua, Dominican Republic? Due to these discoveries of the new evidence, we were sure that Ryan is not in our lake. All right. Adding that the FBI and Department of Homeland Security were assisting in efforts to locate Borgwardt and anyone who might have helped them. So they're saying somebody helped them. Somebody had to have helped this guy escape. You know, we always talk about escaping the Matrix, aka USA. Well, this guy did it. This guy Ryan escaped the Matrix, aka USA, by faking his death. So by any means necessary, right? I guess. He added, our goal is to identify any crimes that have been committed by any individuals who assisted with this crime. Now, is it a crime to help somebody fake their death? Is that illegal? I guess they can find some crimes, like if he had some help from somebody, you know. I guess they can. I wonder what would be the crime, though. You know what I'm saying? What would be the crime of somebody helping him fake his death to get away from his kids and his wife? You know, is that a crime? I guess the crime would be lying to investigators. But if somebody helped them to get out the country, get the fake passport, I guess helping them get a fake passport, that'd be a crime. Oh no, but he got a second passport, so not a fake passport. What would be the crime? What exactly would be the crime? You know, what would be the crime helping this guy? You know, anybody have any ideas? What would be the crime helping this guy? All right, due to these discoveries of the new evidence, all right, Ryan not in our lake. All right. Our goal is to identify any crimes that have been committed by any individuals who assisted with this crime. After Ryan's disappearance, volunteers joined law enforcement in spending weeks searching for him, scanning the lake from above with drones while divers inspected its 237-foot depth for clues. So I can see how the people that helped him with not necessarily a crime, but let's say they could find them and say, look, you guys got to pay. You guys got to pay for our search efforts for this guy. You knew where he was at. You knew he wasn't in our lake. You know what I mean? Y'all knew Ryan was not in our lake. And so now you have to pay. You know, you're going to have to pay for, you know, the expenses of helping search for him when you knew damn well he wasn't in our lake. All right. All right. Keith Carmekin, Bruce's Legacy, a nonprofit organization that specializes in water searches, said he spent about 4 weeks spaced over 2 months involved in the operation. So they put some money and they put some money into trying to find Ryan, but he wasn't in their lake. So yeah, guys, this is a funny story. You know what I'm saying? I must admit, man. I mean, oh man, Ryan. All right, let me get to some of your comments, guys. Let me see. He probably got a whole new face like that one Asian dude on 007 said they need to check the airport CCTV. I'm sure they are. FB. Conspiring, says Dusty. Insurance fraud. Yes, definitely insurance fraud. Definitely 100%. He's going to jail for insurance fraud. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying? I think maybe if we'd have faked his death without the insurance fraud part, he could probably escape jail. But he's going to jail for insurance fraud, Anonymous. That's for sure. Accomplice to fraud. So Edric Harpoy says you could be an accomplice to fraud because of the insurance part, because of the money part, the insurance part. Yeah. Birdo, Raze being mean to me. Oh yeah, well, you know, Birdo, you know, guys, you know, hey, you know, I try not to be mean to people, Birdo, but you know, sometimes, you know, yeah. Oh, you said, guys going to crying to YouTube, right? There, YouTube. I went to Raze panel, and I tried to debate Raze, but Raze was mean to me. And Raze made me look like a pure dumbass, YouTube. Please help me. Please help me, YouTube. Yeah, you know, guys, guys be acting like they could come over here and debate Raze or try to roast Raze, but they can't. But you come over here for the smoke, but then you get cooked, Birdo, and then they go crying to YouTube. Dear YouTube, Raze, he humiliated me in front of thousands of people on YouTube. I went over there to roast Razor, but I found out Razor's roasting abilities are far superior than mine. Now I look like a pure idiot and embarrassed in front of my friends and family. YouTube, help me do something. Yeah, guys. Let me see. Maybe he got one of those Caribbean passports. You can buy them for around $200K. He would use that instead of an American passport, says Anonymous. That ninja quit and snuck out the back. He was tired of his wife's cooking, says Jay Du Bois. No woman, no cry. No, he was done. Second passport for which country? Ryan Borgwardt said, drain the lake. That's Wild Strings TV says. Also, why not take out 1 million policy? He's done financially if he returns. But I guess they're gonna force him to return once they find him. You know what I'm saying? Uzbekistan is a Muslim country. That's why those women are dressed conservatively. Yeah, I figured that. I figured that. Faking your death to go to the DR is beyond an act of desperation. Just move back to the. All right. So yeah, guys. So that's pretty much that's the Trump should pardon this guy. Well played, my guy. So Trump should pardon him just for the entertainment value he's giving us alone, right? Just for the entertainment, T. Williams, just for the entertainment value he's giving us alone. Oh man, yeah, man. Let me see. And so, guys, I don't know if you guys heard. This is gonna be a short live though, but I don't know if you guys heard about the gunfire. And I ain't gonna laugh about this one. The gunfire out there inside Haiti. And now we got word that later today, the U.S. may ban flights flying into Haiti. The drama never stops out there in Haiti. And like somebody said, Christmas list is out there inside Haiti right now. This is courtesy of ABC News, as you can see on the screen. The FAA considers banning U.S. flights to Haiti after planes struck by gunfire. JetBlue and Spirit planes were struck by gunfire as they approached Haiti. Now, they're trying to figure out, this is what the FAA is trying to figure out right now, were the planes shot at on purpose? Were they shot at on purpose? Or are they going to ban flights into Haiti? At this point, guys, I don't think it even really matters if it was on purpose or not. You can't fly flight. You can't land your planes over there. It's too dangerous. So, all right, but let me go ahead and read the article. What this says right here. It says the Federal Aviation Administration is urgently considering banning U.S. flights to Haiti in the wake of Monday's gunfire incident. And this was just yesterday, with a decision expected on Tuesday, according to multiple officials. So we're going to have a decision later on today. So we'll see what they say. Do y'all guys believe flights should be banned? Haiti. The move would come after a Spirit Airlines plane, some of you guys' favorite airline, Spirit Flying Ninjas, as Shadowhawk B-Dub, I like to say, as a Spirit Airlines plane flying from Fort Lauderdale, Florida to Haiti was diverted after it was struck by gunfire while attempting to land in Port-au-Prince, according to the Haitian National Office of Civil Aviation. The plane was struck by gunfire 4 times while attempting to land at Toussaint Airport in the capital city of Port-au-Prince. So this was in the capital. All right. The plane came within 550 feet of the runway before aborting its landing and diverting to the Dominican Republic, according to data on flight radar. So they had to divert that plane. The Spirit Airline had to divert the plane because they were getting shot at, guys. There was a white, I think the Indigo traveler. He was out there inside Haiti. He did a video like a year ago, and he showed airplanes landing. He showed he showed a airplane landing and showed how close it was to some area, some town out there inside Haiti. And the guy was talking about, gunfire and bullets mistakenly going up to those planes, right? And the Indigo Traveler was asking, is anybody worried about a plane getting hit? Because there's a war zone. It's a war zone out there in that part of Haiti, and they were saying that sometimes the bullets fly up towards the plane, right? And sometimes by accident. So the FAA is trying to figure out, did Spirit Airlines get hit by the bullets on purpose or by accident, and whether or not to ban the flights to Haiti. But that's very, very dangerous. They had to reroute. They couldn't land. They had to go to the Dominican Republic. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that. Imagine that. That's dangerous because you just never know. What if it hit the bullet hit the fuselage? With a fuel at. Or somebody gets shot. I think somebody got hit. I think they were saying somebody got hit or injured. By it, but I don't know. But you running out of fuel and you gotta land. I don't know. But let's see. It also say it was amazingly quick how the pilot got us out of there. This is from local10.com. Passenger Kevin Adar said the Spirit flight attendant suffered minor injuries. It's all come amid gang violence in Haiti's capital. In Port-au-Prince Tuesday, heavily armed police and armored cars outside the airport checked trucks used for public transportation passing by. Schools were closed, as were banks and government offices. Streets were just a day before gangs and police were locked in a fierce firefight were eerily empty, with few driving by other than a motorcycle with a man who had been shot clinging to the back. Now, guys, if you see all this going on, guys, and if you guys do any research before you actually book a flight to Haiti, do people do their research? Like, why would anybody in their right mind fly out to that part of Haiti, at least, if they see this is going on? Who in their right mind would do something? Why is this happening? Why like who goes there when this is happening, right? All right. The sound of heavy gunfire still echoed through the streets. A reminder that despite political maneuvering by Haiti's elites and a strong push by the international community to restore peace, the country's toxic slate of gangs kept its firm hold on much of the Caribbean nation. Yeah, and so why, guys, can somebody answer this in the chat for the love of God? Why book the flight to go there? Why? Can't I just ask why? Why? Oh, why? Now we know Christmas List is out there, but he's a YouTuber. He's making money off of it. You know what I'm saying? But why would there be a plane full of people in Spirit going to vacation? Now I can see if you live there, and that's your home, and that's just you don't plan to move. You want to stick it out. That's your home. You know what I'm saying? But why are people vacationing there? Like, what is the point? Did you guys just read what I read? There's a gang war. They're fighting each other with the police, shooting it out, and planes getting hit. Now, why would anybody in their right mind want to go there? All right, let's see. I mean, South Florida has a lot of Haitians. Yeah, you go to South Florida and hang out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you want to be around some Haitians, you know what I'm saying? You go to Sosua. You know what I'm saying? Before they deport them all out of Sosua. Hey, before they deport all the Haitians out of Sosua, get the Sosua real quick. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Put kind of. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't know, man. I mean. Coop's Corner from Ohio just got back from Haiti. Yeah, and there's certain parts of Haiti I guess you could go to. Set up the Coop's Corner, but you gotta, where are you flying into? You're like, you're flying into this area where there's, like I said, that white YouTuber Indigo Traveler. He showed the plane landing. And they was already talking about just like a year ago about bullets flying up to those planes. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be by mistake or not, accident or not, I think the FAA gonna have to not have planes go there, because they're going to wait for a plane to crash and hundreds of people to die before you ban. Now, all right, well, at least that plane, it was able to divert to DR and not crash. But when you're going to wait for a plane to crash before you're going to make the people die. But you know what, to be honest with you guys, if people still want to fly out there, at least to that part right there, to that airport, after seeing what just happened with these planes, then you get what you get. You get what you get. Now, I feel sorry for the little kids that are being forced to go on a plane by their parents, but the parents get what they get. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you don't live out there, what are you going out there for? Like, this is risk. So it's a travel at your own risk at that point. You know what I'm saying? You know, they bugging in Haiti, says Troy King. Shout out to you, Troy King. Tapped in, but Troy is in the building out of Punta Cana. Punta Cana. Salute, 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 salute. That's not a good answer, Raze. What's all right? So give your well, they have resorts and bars. So what's your answer to this? I'm not flying. I'm not getting on no plane and flying over there to that airport. That's a great answer for. I'm not. That's my remedy. You know what I mean? My remedy is not to go anywhere near that place. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get hit with no straight bullet as I'm coming down, flying, in a plane of all places. Can you imagine that? If you in a plane, you getting ready to get off the plane and they about to land, they say, hey, get ready for this landing. You flying down. And all of a sudden, a straight bullet hits you in the shoulder. And God forbid, at least, I'd rather get hit in the shoulder than in the head. But can you imagine that? You didn't even get off the plane yet and you get shot? I'm like, you know what? Yeah, this is not the vacation place for me. You know what I'm saying? They tell you don't leave the resorts, man. I didn't even get to the airport. I didn't even get a chance to get inside the airport yet. And I got shot on the plane. Oh, hell no. Y'all can have that, y'all can have that. I don't care if y'all say fear mongering or not. Well, so be it. Yeah. Hey, yep. Book one way the week of the flight. This will only lead to more isolation. Well, it was isolating me. God damn it! I don't care about anybody else. I'm isolated because I ain't going. Yeah, Infinite Observer, they have just isolated me. They have just isolated Razor Rage from Haiti because I ain't going. Yeah, you're not even giving me a chance to get to the resort where I could be safe. God damn it. Can I at least land without a bullet, coming my way? Razor Raze is officially isolated from Haiti. Yep. Yeah, a worker got hit. So a worker did get hit. Yeah, and what if the worker died? You know what I'm saying? They don't pay enough money for that. You know what I'm saying? Black Phoenix Mars. Announcement made, no flights for a month. So for a month. No. How about no flights for another 5 years? Cab no limit. Matter of fact, all right, make it for a month. You know what? Cab no limit. Make it for a month. You know why? Because now, hopefully, human adults will get the message that okay, so no flights for you. So that's breaking news. Thank you for that. For a month. So people looking like, all right, why did they ban flights now? So any idiot that's trying to fly out there right now will go and try to book a flight and they see there's no flights. Then they're And so let's just say if people didn't see this story from ABC News, why is there no flights available? Now, idiots, do your research, idiots. Okay. Sorry to call people idiots, but do your research, idiots, and you see they banned the flights. Why did they ban the flights to Haiti? Why is USA doing this again to Haiti? Why are you doing it? Well, if you go ahead and see why, it was couple of flights got shot. Okay, but what? All right, so it's only for a month. Darling, we'll book our vacation to Haiti. All right, we won't go in December. We go in January after the ban, after a month. We'll do it then because, I think that USA is over exaggerating about the situation. It's the media fault, and we're going to fly to Haiti family vacation in January. Yeah. So I guess so. If you decide to still go after a month, then that's on you. That's on you. I'm not. Hey, they announced they banned it for a month, but I'm banning myself from Haiti for a year. How about that? Haiti and DR are the same island, but very different outcomes. Sad to see. Well, yeah, sad to see. That's sad to see. Very sad. Spirit planes made out of aluminum for you. Of course, they banned the flight. Yo, you funny. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh man, that's hilarious. Spirit dirt cheap. I be catching them $20 one-way flights. Hey, Hey, long as it lands without getting shot at, I take it. You know what I'm saying? I never flew Spirit, but for $20 one way, if you're going to the right place, I'll fly there. Long as it lands properly and don't crash, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's all I care about. You know what I mean? Or don't get shot at in this case. You know what I'm saying, T. Williams? You know what I'm saying? You know, they trying to delete the passengers. Well, like I was saying, I don't know if it was, see, the news was saying they don't know if it'd ever be known if people were shooting at the planes on purpose. Maybe we're just, you know, people shooting at each other, you know, some gangs shooting at each other, and, you know, the plane got caught up in a crossfire. Man. They just banned all flights for 30 days. Yeah, that's not enough time. But the thing is, it is enough time if you think about it, because you're like, as adults, you know, that's why I say I don't hold people's hand. Like, you can't hold grown people's hands. They banned, so that 30-day flight ban will be enough time for people to see that USA banned flights for 30 days. So there's a reason USA banned flights for 30 days. Look at the reason why USA banned flights for 30 days, and you make your decision if you still want to fly out there after the 30 days. I say hell no, but others would say hell yes. So go ahead, have fun. He was tired of his wife and life in the States, as Austin Holloman says. It's that bad. Shout out to Ozzy. Talk about the guy that faked his death like he was in an episode of Days of Our Lives. Yeah, well, yeah, guys. Hit that like button as you guys come in. Shout out to our Ronin Travelers. Ronin Travelers, have you ever tried to, well, you ain't tried to fake your death, but have you ever thought about faking your death, Ronin Travelers? Have you ever thought about faking your death to get for beauty abroad in Colombia or something like that? Ray, dude, did you fly American to Amsterdam? Kevin Romes. No, what I did was I flew, oh man, I flew into Gatwick, into London. And I flew one of those, I forgot the name of the airline. It was a UK airline. I flew for pretty cheap because I just took I took a personal item, which was a book bag. They let you take a big book bag. So I squeezed everything into that book bag, and I got a flight into London for, guess how much? For $114 one way. And then, Kevin Romes, you know what I did? Out of Gatwick Airport, I got another flight, another UK airline flight, for $50 out of London to Amsterdam. So that one way cost me about $160 total coming from JFK to Amsterdam. You know what I'm saying? Now, I was going to come out the airport and hang out in London for a few, but it was rainy because my layover was like 6 hours. I could have only had like an hour and a half layover, but I didn't want to push it just in case I had a delay. So that's how it worked out. But I forgot the name of the airline I used. It was two, UK airlines, Kevin Romes. Yeah. Still safer to fly to Haiti versus Medellin. Haiti 0 passport bros dead. Colombia 40. Hey, oh, look at that. Look at T. Williams bringing the heat. Oh man. Nah, it ain't that important, Raze. Yeah, you went do that to get with a Sasua chick? Ronin Travelers, you wouldn't do that to get to with a Sasua chick? Fake your death? You know, fake your death? Pretend you dead? You know? Oh man. Ryan Air said Ryan Air. What's the name? Yeah, well, salute. Yeah. Medellin still the place to be. Streams TV. Medellin still the place to be. Shout out to the Mitsubishi boys. Mitsubishi, I just seen they were going back. They announced a trip that they're going back to Medellin soon. So shout out to them boys. I'm sure they're gonna have some updates on the beauties and the dating scene, and just do they feel good out there around all that scopolamine. And they're gonna give you guys information on how they avoid getting hit with the scope. But shout out to them boys out there inside the Mitsubishi network. Okay, I know that one. Oh, so Ryanair, that's what you. All right, yeah. It was a couple of I took two different ones getting into Amsterdam. I didn't fly straight into Amsterdam. Like I said, I took a one way into London Gatwick, and then took another flight into Amsterdam. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's how you save a lot of money. Because they were trying to get me. Let's just say if I would have took a carry-on bag, they would have tried to get me for another $100 for the flight. I'm like, oh hell no, I ain't paying that. I just stuff all this in my book bag. It go right underneath my seat. And then the flight out of London to Amsterdam, they allow carry on. So I just use that book bag as a carry on. They allow the carry on for free. So you know what I'm saying? So some flights is going to allow the carry on. Some flights are just going to allow a personal item. And you know what? A nice, good sized book bag that you can stuff your stuff in. You know, you could just take that up there and just have it be a personal item. And some airlines, like I said, I was going to have to pay like an extra, extra $150 just for carrying on. I said, oh, hell no. Nah, it ain't that serious. I stuff all my stuff inside this book bag. You know what I'm saying? Anything else I need, I can buy on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Once I land, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know. Sometimes you got to do that, guys. You got to find ways to spend less money in the air. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather spend more money on the ground, you know what I'm saying, than in the air. You know, that's how you get hit. That's how they get you with all the extra fees. Yeah. The thing is, that's why you got to be willing to go ahead and just say, you know what, I'm just going to do the carry-on. Not the carry-on, well, the personal item. Now, some airlines let you do the carry-on without extra fee. But if not, you know, I have a good sized book bag, so I just put on my back, squeeze everything I need in there, and boom, I fly light. I fly light anyway. You know what I'm saying? $100 extra $50 if I wanted to do a carry on, man, they crazy. You know, I'd rather have that money in my pocket for when I land. I get some more food, get some more beers, you know, and hang with some more women. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they have Wizz Air too. Okay, so I didn't see that one, but yeah, they do. Europe has a bunch of airlines that we've never heard of. If you never fly to Europe, you would never hear of some of these airlines ever if you don't fly to Europe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was going to fly into Amsterdam and take the Eurostar through Germany back down to London, maybe in Europe in February when it's cheap but cold. Yes, yeah. See, I want to go back to Europe when it's warm and it's in the summertime. So summertime 2025, I'll be back out there in the summertime. I want to be out there when the girls is, you know, skimpily dressed outside. You know what I'm saying? You know, and no cover up. I don't want to be out there wearing a jacket or a sweater. I want to be able to wear summer clothes. You know what I'm saying? And I want to do Spain so I can go to the beach. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let me see. You can do round trip with American for under $900 to Amsterdam and leave from London. Includes carry on. Oh hell no, Kevin Romes. I'm not doing that. $900. I might as well go to Thailand. Yeah, I ain't doing $900 round trip. That's what's that? That's $450 each way. Not worth it, Kevin. When I did, I'm telling you, I found the flight into London for $112 one way, and then I found a flight out of London to Amsterdam for about a 45-minute ride for $50. So there's $165 one way into Amsterdam. You know what I'm saying? And then I was thinking about flying to other parts of Europe when I was out there, but it was just too chilly during that time I was there. I said I'll wait to go back out there when it's summertime. So I decided to go to Punta Cana. So I took that train out of Amsterdam for like $25 into Germany, Hamburg, Germany, and I took a flight for $200 out of Germany. There was some other strange European airline. 7-hour flight right directly into Punta Cana for the first time. This is months ago. So that's 200 and 360. So about 360 right there. That, and I got two trips. I got Punta Cana in and what's the other place? Oh, Amsterdam. Hell, I could have got London in too if I would have went out the airport for a few hours. So my layover was like for 6 hours. I could have left the airport. And then I just booked a one-way out of Punta Cana back to the States, which run me about 170, 180. So if I would have did that a round trip, 900, that's a waste of money, bro. That's a waste of money. $900 round trip. That 900 got me, that same 900 just going right into Amsterdam. If I did that, that got me a trip to London, which I could have stayed longer. I could have pushed that one way out of London to Amsterdam back and just stayed. I could have stayed a full day in London, to be honest with you. That would have been an extra. That would have been another trip to London. I could have did that, but I didn't really have no interest in hanging out in London, so I just didn't. But I could have, you know, that $900 was a trip to Punta Cana and Amsterdam. And if I really wanted to be in London, that could have been 3 trips altogether instead of spending round trip $900 to Amsterdam. So that's what I'm saying, guys. You know, you guys find you gotta, you know, if you want to save money, you gotta search. You gotta search around Skyscanner, use different you know, airlines to find, you know, your deals. Book your one ways, rock your one ways. It worked out for me. You know what I'm saying? LATAM is another one. Yeah. Eurowings was, you know, shout out to Rod M. Salute to you, Rod M. How you doing, Rod M? I got Rod. Shout out to Rod is in the building. Stratas. Tell us what strata is, Rod M. I always think about stratas. Anytime I see Rod M, what strata are you all in? Are you going to in Medellin? What strata? What girl is that strata from in Medellin? Yeah, Europe in the summer only though. Yes, yeah. LTAM, they tried to charge $350 extra for my luggage being 20 pounds over. Yeah, bro. Nah, you know, you could buy you $350. You could just buy you some new clothes when you land. God damn it, I'd rather do that. Black Phoenix Mars. It's not that serious, bro. It's not that serious. I'll buy me some $350 to put luggage on a plane, bro. I'd rather just buy me a couple of extra pair of pants when I land. You know what I'm saying? What the hell they talking about? There's ways to do it. Nah, I ain't just throwing money away. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather give money to the homeless when I land than to give that to the airport and the airlines just to you know, carry a extra, you know, a few pants in the bag. Nah, it ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. Barcelona, Spain, yes. Like I said, I need that beach and I need to be out there in the summertime, Ozzy. You know what I'm saying? I need to see those beauties in the summertime, you know. Maybe fake my death to go out there, you know, and be out there with a lady from Spain, Ozzy. Raze used to be selling them how to catch cheap flights game. No, because if I, you know, the haters would be, you know what the haters would say if I were to start selling this T. Williams, they'd be like, well, people could just Google those flights themselves, and people could find those flights themselves. They could go to Skyscanner themselves. Why is Raze charging people for him to show them how to find cheap flights when people could go online and find those cheap flights themselves? You know, T. Williams, you know how they always say, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's not fair that Raze is getting paid to tell people how to fly for cheap when they can do that themselves. They can do that themselves. Why give Raze any money? Why? Then they like, dear YouTube, Raze is selling consultation courses on how to fly cheap online. When we all know that you can just Google the flights yourself and find discount deals. But Raze is charging people. YouTube, do something. Do something, YouTube, please. Because I'm in Brazil, I thought the flight to Africa would be cheaper. In fact, it's more expensive. Now, here's a cheat code, guys. When you do fly into you know, Europe, whether it be London, Amsterdam, you can fly into parts of Africa for cheap. So if you want to make that Africa trip, you know, you might want to think about doing a combo of Europe and Africa, because you could get your trip instead of paying $1,000, you know, round trip flying right out of JFK right into Africa, into one of them country, Kenya, whatever. Fly into Europe first, get a couple of days vacation into Europe, and then fly out of Europe into Africa somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So that's some stuff that I be doing. You know what I'm saying? I be looking at. You know what I mean? My favorite time in London is April to May, early to mid-spring. I forgot you flying from New York. I'm in North Carolina. It's a little more. Yeah, it's going to be a little more, and it's going to be a little more complicated. You know what I'm saying? For you to, yeah, a little more complicated. You got way less flights, you know, to choose from Kevin. It's not too cold then. You don't like summer, says, all right. You love London. You love London if you like Amsterdam. Well, the London got them red windows. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I knew they had the red windows in Amsterdam, Kevin Romes. Now you gotta avoid the blue windows, but London got them red windows. Mm. Somebody say yes. You say yes, they do. Hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button, guys. I'm not gonna be up here too much longer. I'm coming back live a couple of more times today because I got some more stuff to talk about. No, all right. Let me see. No, it's not too cold. It's warm in April, kind of like in early spring. I don't like summers in London, hot and large crowds. Okay. Well, I like the hot. I don't mind the hot. I'm gonna just have a tank top on anyway and flex on people. Kevin Romes. But I'm going back for Carnival in August though. The women help with the heat. The game is to be sold, not told. It's just a convenience fee. Are there any Marias in Amsterdam? Yes, there are. You could see them in the red windows. You can see them in the red windows. Red windows. I ain't gonna get into the details. Kevin Rome, salute to you, Kevin Rome. Just Google the red windows of Amsterdam. Great idea. I could fly into Europe first in Africa. Yes, Trey. Yes, 100%. You can. And like I said, if you're gonna, if you can find the right price to get into Europe, I suggest go ahead and doing that first. Get a couple of nights, or stay one night in Europe, so you can say you've been in one of those places in Europe. You know what I'm saying? 1 or 2 nights, and then fly out to Africa, to wherever you want to go to Africa. Not every place is gonna be cheap flying out of Europe to Africa, but it's gonna take some research. You're gonna have to spend some time online searching and calculating, what's more price efficient for you. You know what I'm saying? Now it's way more easier for me because I'm flying out of New York City. So I have more options. You know what I'm saying? I have way more options, as far as price points and stuff like that. But yeah. London too, if you meant Colombians. London too. Oh yeah, so Colombians are in London also, Kevin Rome says. Yeah, get a layover in London, then head to Africa. I'm doing that for Kenya. So it's Kevin Romes. There you go. Yeah. See, instead of just flying right out of the States and going all the way to Africa and spending all that money, to be in the air all that time, nah, make it a trip. Make it a layover trip. Even sometimes, like if you're going to Asia, if you gotta do a layover in Dubai, you know what? Spend a couple of nights in Dubai. Make it a Dubai / Thailand trip. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Use onward ticket to prevent round trip airfare, sizzle, food, travel, culture. Yes, you could do that. You can do that. What I did was, how did I do this? How did I do this? Oh, all I did was I did book a what did I do? Yes. When I knew I wanted to do Punta Cana, what I did was, before I got on that flight to London to get to Amsterdam, I booked a one-way out of Germany. Right? I booked a one-way out of Germany to Punta Cana. Right. So when I got inside Amsterdam and I landed inside Amsterdam, what they did was they asked me, they said, hey, how long you staying? I said, well, yeah, I'm staying for a couple of days, and I'm going to Punta Cana. I'm going to take because I had booked a train to Germany also. So it was really weird. So I was telling the agent, I said, hey, I'm not going to be here long, but I'm flying out of here to Punta Cana. He said, okay. He just asked me where my hotel was going to be. I just told him where. He said, okay, go ahead. So he let me in. He didn't, he didn't really care. So yeah. So as long as you have an onward flight, yeah. So you could book, like I say, if you're doing, yeah. So if you got an onward flight to Spain or to place somewhere in Africa, you could go with. They'll let you into any place in Europe, as long as you have an onward ticket. Yeah. So and then when it was time for me to get into Punta Cana, what I did was I booked my one way to leave Punta Cana just in case, just in case they asked me for a return ticket when I got to Punta Cana. So I mean, that's I know it might seem confusing, but hey, it saved me a hell of a lot of money, hundreds of dollars. You know what I'm saying? I could spend on the ground for some more beers and food and dating. No, it's not too. All right, so I read that already. Yeah. All right, so what up, JM? JM, salute. Hold on, bro. Ain't nowhere cheap to fly to from Brazil. So some people saying, let me see, hold on, bro. Ain't nowhere cheap. I would have to check. You would have to just go ahead and check and see, you know what I'm saying? Maybe certain months you can fly to Brazil from other places for cheaper. It just depends, you know what I'm saying? You need to print a daily travel itinerary every time you travel. Well, I guess that'll be the safest thing to do. I mean, just in case somebody asks you when they want to be a stickler for you, you know what I'm saying, and want to harass you in the airport, you know what I mean? But I've never did that. I never printed out an itinerary. But I mean, to be on the safe side, you can, you know what I mean? It don't hurt, you know what I'm saying? Brazil is at least $1,200. It's huge. Yeah. The game is to be sold, not told. It's just a convenient fee. But the thing is, they're gonna be crying anyway. Raze shouldn't be charging people. Raze, should just give it to people for free. See, people that say that stuff is the thing is, these people are grown people, bro. You think people that'll pay me to tell them how to get to these places for cheap, you think they don't know they can Google it yet themselves? Maybe they just want to talk to me about it, so they pay me. Or maybe they don't feel like Googling. They want me to tell them. So they pay me. They know they're not stupid. They're not earheads. They know that they can Google it themselves and find it themselves. But they like, they don't feel like doing that. They probably got some extra money. And they said, let me pay Raze to tell me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, God. I don't know why I got to explain this. I'm going back for Carnival in August, though. The woman helped with the heat. So, all right, the woman do help with the heat. Okay. Salute, Sunday Night Smoke is in the building. Salute to you, Sunday Night Smoke. Smoke, have you ever faked your death, Sunday Night Smoke, like this guy? You know what I'm saying? Have you ever faked your death? You know what I'm saying? What a wild story. What a wild story, guys. You can't make this stuff up. You know what I'm saying? You see this stuff inside the soap operas, Days of Our Lives. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Sao Paulo, Brazil right now. All right. Ain't nowhere to fly from here. Literally in the middle of nowhere. Oh, man. Black Phoenix Mars says, yeah, like I said, guys. So, guys, we'll see what happens with this guy from, that was dating the girl in Uzbekistan. And, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't do that to go to the zoo, to be with your beauty, your new girlfriend in the zoo, Sunday Night Smoke. You won't fake your death to get with a girl in the zoo, huh? Onward Ticket is an app that costs $16. Yeah, I know about that Onward site, but the thing is, I go ahead and see if you know exactly where you're going to be going. D Zizzle Food Travel Culture, shout out to you. I just go ahead and book the Onward flight to the place I know I'm going to go. But what I would do, D Zizzle Food Travel Culture, I would book a flight that's I can switch, I can change the dates. So let's just say if I wanted to stay in a certain place in Europe a little longer, I'll just change my flight. Yeah, I mean, you might have to pay an extra $20, $25 for that type of ticket, but that's worth it because now you won't have to worry about going to this site, which is talk about onwardticket.com. I know what you're talking about. All you got to do, you just book the flight that you can change for free without penalty. That's a lot of times I do that. That's why I'm able to stay. That's what I did my last trip in Punta Cana. I stayed the month. I had a flight that I paid the extra $25, $30 for. I think it was JetBlue, like $30 for where I just kept changing my flight without penalty. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like leaving today. I want to stay an extra four nights, and I kept doing that. I kept doing that without penalty. I would just have to pay the balance of the new flight cost, but all the flights were around the same or a little cheaper. You know what I'm saying? So, Not yet, says Smoke. It might happen one day, Smoke. You get married, you know what I'm saying? And then, you get locked in. And now, you got to be out there, with Maria from Sasua. You know what I'm saying? You falling in love. You might have to fake that death, Smoke. You know what I'm saying? You might have to fake that death, Smoke. Hey, can you talk about Amsterdam woman, Raze? Well, they in the windows. they in the windows. Amsterdam woman, they in the windows, JM. You know what I mean? Actually, I had a video about the red windows up, but I took it down because YouTube is acting stank. So YouTube is acting all, sensitive to those type of videos lately. So I had a nice, good video. I showed the red windows. Of course, I didn't show the woman that was in the red windows, but I showed the red windows in the Wallen area. But I deleted a couple of those videos because I said it's not worth it. I don't feel like getting hit with no sexual content strikes by YouTube. They so random. You know what I'm saying? They go back to old videos and get you. So I deleted those. So I had a couple of videos that showed the red windows without the woman in them. But I decided to go ahead and delete it. You know what I'm saying? Faking one's death. Yeah, men lost hella power these days. BA, you wouldn't never do that. Like I said, it was like, this is like an episode of Days of Our Lives. You know what I'm saying? Homeboy. Oh, this guy faked his death. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. He faked his death, BA. Born Ready is in the building. Salute to you, Born Ready. Salute to you, Born Ready. How you doing? Born Ready is in the building. AKA Royal is loyal. I done seen it all, guys. And some of you guys did come late. So let me play this real quick for you one more time. And then I'm going to end it. I'm going to come back live. I got a couple of more lives to do today. So this is always going to be a short one. But we had a pretty good crowd in here for this topic. I'm trying to get these topics into the algorithm. So bear with me, guys, for you guys that want to travel. But this is kind of like a semi-travel because this guy faked his death and traveled. He faked his death and traveled to, out of the country. So this is a travel topic. But let me see. Let me play this for you guys before I leave. This is courtesy of ABC News. Once again, this guy faked his death.
We're going to turn to the father of 3 reported missing after kayaking in August. Police now believe he faked his own death, fled overseas. Eva Pilgrim here with the story. Good morning, Eva.
Good morning, George. For 54 days, volunteers and search and rescue teams scoured a Wisconsin lake looking for a missing father. His family thought he drowned, but now authorities telling his wife and 3 kids he had a secret.
This morning, a stunning discovery in the search for a missing Wisconsin husband and father of 3.
The family comes up with that he's drowned, and now all of a sudden they come up with he's not in the lake, he's someplace else.
Investigators think Ryan Borgwardt didn't drown in this lake, but instead say he faked his own death to run off to Europe with a woman he met online.
We identified that he purchased some airline coupons, that he took out a life insurance policy earlier in the year.
The 54-year-old was first reported missing August 12th when he didn't come home after kayaking on this lake near his home in Wisconsin. Police finding a capsized kayak and Borgwardt's car parked nearby. Fishermen finding his fishing pole and tackle box with his wallet, keys, and license inside. An army of search and rescue volunteers began scouring the lake to bring him home. Keith Cormican, who runs an organization called Bruce's Legacy, was on the water searching for nearly a month.
What a waste of time that we did. We put so much time and effort into that case. Very disappointed in them. Anybody that could do that.
The apparent ruse unraveling last month. Investigators became suspicious after they found out Borgwardt's name had been checked by Canadian law enforcement August 13th, the day after his disappearance. They discovered he'd gotten a new passport last January after reporting his missing, and he'd taken out a $375,000 life insurance policy. Investigators say Borgwardt had been communicating with a woman in Uzbekistan and even moved money to a foreign bank before disappearing. Authorities now pleading with him to phone home.
Our whole thing is to get Ryan back with his family. He's got 3 kids, and they really miss their dad.
The sheriff telling us it's still too early to know if there will be any charges. The investigation is still very much ongoing. And one of the questions they're asking, how he got to Canada and if someone helped him in this whole plan, guys.
Wow. Sounds very sophisticated.
Now, be honest, guys. Be honest. I know what you guys are thinking. You guys are wishing this guy gets away, guys. Be honest, guys. Y'all wish Ryan gets away with this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't see these type of stories every day. Like I said, this is like a soap opera. You know, Days of Our Lives. Y'all are rooting for this guy to y'all hoping this guy get away with it, right? Be honest, guys. You know, literally, like you're wishing this guy get away. Let's be honest. You know, y'all don't want this guy to get caught. You know what I'm saying? T. Williams is laughing. Fraud alert. Yeah, I mean, picture has a face of I got away with it, but dude is dumb. Complete noob to travel game. He got a second passport. You know, what got him jammed up is he got caught. You know, something happened to where the authorities, you know, scanned his name in Canada for some reason the day after he was supposed to be dead. My guy. What up, gangsta? Bellies full, balls empty. Hey, Raze, I need to find cheap rental cars in Atlanta. Can you tell me where to look? Yeah, I mean, I can find it for you if you want me to. I got you. I can search. You know, I find anything for cheap, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm subscribed to so many different things online to finding places. So that's why I can tell. I'm gonna hit you in a back end pause. Gangsta lifestyle. I got you. Floyd just booked a flight to Port-au-Prince. Oh man. So I said Floyd is he's in court today. So I'll probably do an update on that. Like I said, I'm coming back a couple of times. I know I always say that. I'm gonna come back a couple of times today because I got a couple of more. We got to do the Ray J situation. So Ray J had an incident, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and do that live a little bit later. And maybe Floyd, if something breaks in the Floyd foreign only camp. Remember, Senator Mark Sanford was hiking on Appalachian Trail, but was with his side piece in Argentina. Yes, I do remember that, JoJo. Yeah, I do remember that. That thing must have been sweet. Like I said, guys, this is some of the this photo is Uzbekistan. This photo is what some of the females look like out there inside Uzbekistan, right there. If you guys get your passports, guys. Get your passports. Uzbekistan. This is courtesy of Wikipedia. Uzbekistan. Would you guys fake your death for these type chicks? Uzbekistan. Guys. Hell yeah. Literally enlightened. Oh, man. Diabolical work. Yeah, you wish he get away, right? I hope he get away, right? Yeah, Sunday Night Smoke. Yeah, Sunday Night Smoke. You won't fake your death for some of these beauties. They look pretty. You know, they look pretty. This is courtesy of Wikipedia. Uzbekistan. Now, that's a real, true passport, bro. Yes. He got him a second passport. Faith is death. Jay Rello don't got nothing on Ryan. You know what I'm saying? Jay Rello don't got nothing on Ryan. Ah, man. That thing must have been sweet. They look beat. Oh, Troy King. Nope. Troy King wouldn't fly. He wouldn't fake his death for these kinds. Floyd and Milano in Haiti would be crazy. Oh God, you know. All right, that's a saying, Raze. That's a saying, Rello's voice. So I don't think Rello could do. I don't think Rello could do anything to top this guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Rello can do anything to top this guy. I just don't. And I hope Rello don't try. Rello, don't try. I don't want to see you going to jail, Rello. Rello, do not try to top this guy, Ryan. Please. You know what I'm saying? Please. Ready for Ryan's YouTube channel. Man. Yeah, he's in Europe, not Uzbekistan. Well, the female he was talking to is in Uzbekistan. You know, and that's Central Asia. But they saying that, you know, the day after he was supposed to be dead in that lake, the day after he was, Canada, he was in Canada, and the authorities ran his name for some reason, whatever incident he got it. So they don't know where he's at. They don't know if he went to Uzbekistan to get with that lady, or they don't know where he's at, to be honest with you. They had no idea. They don't know. They don't know right now where he's at, Yeah, technically. I know that the thing said Europe, but they don't know. Yeah, they don't know exactly, But he was chopping it up with a lady from Uzbekistan. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let me see. Uzbekistan is cold as hell. Rello born with head injury. I'm sure Jay Rello is faking a head injury to collect workers' comp. Oh, God damn it. Oh, guys. Yeah. All right, so that's an hour. So, guys, we've been on for an hour. Salute to everybody for watching. This has been fun. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel for further, topics like this. Like I said, we are expanding the channel. So we have been expanding the channel. We're doing a great job with it. It's fun. I will be back live later on today, guys. So hit that like button, get the likes up. Let's get this video into the algorithm, and we'll take it from there. And like I said, I would be doing normally I would do this like make an edited video, this type of story, but I'm not into I'm not in the algorithm, so those videos don't get views for this channel anyway when I do the edited version of it. So I said I just come live for a few minutes, but this lasted a good hour and a half because of you guys' engagement coming in, talking about it. So we'll get this into the algorithm and we'll move on to the next live stream a little bit later on. Let me go ahead and get me some chicken and then get me a C4 energy drink. I'm gonna get a workout and come back live in like another hour and a half, 2 hours. I gotta touch on that Raze stuff. So shout out to everybody for watching. Thank you, everybody. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. And hit the notification bell, guys. Hit that notification bell. I'm Raze, and I am out.